Welcome back to Kicking It with Kenya, and today's topic might get a little spicy here for those of you who are in relationships or starting relationships, like social media, Twitter, things like that, because I'm talking about the big meaty question. I was looking at a meme, and I was sent a meme by my friend Gabby, shout out to Gabby, and it said, when a person goes through your phone, are they looking for a reason to stay or are they looking for a reason to go? So, what are your opinions on that? Oh, she's ready.
I'm glad you asked my opinion. I'm a professional phone looker. I'm gonna start going to meetings to stop. But all jokes aside, I've done that in the past, dating a certain type of guys, and I have no business dating. And that's when I found the evidence. What I needed to find. So what would you? A lot of times I left. Sometimes being stupid, you stay for whatever reason. But that's where the evidence was. I don't know, it wasn't an insecure thing. I just needed confirmation. I just needed evidence, because you already know, your woman's intuition will already tell you something is not even right. So sometimes you just need the evidence
to solidify the decision. So you're looking for a reason to go or stay?
Go. And in some cases, I've stayed and really didn't have no business staying, honestly.
Because that's the... So wait, before I go on here, Lewis, you say your opinion. You think? Oh, God. Every time you do...
I'm breaking it down like this. I'm a faithful man. I've never cheated on anybody I've ever dated, and I would never cheat on anybody I've ever dated. So for me, personally, am I a phone looker? No, I've never looked through my girl's phone. Never. No, I haven't. Have I ever had my phone looked through? Not really necessarily digging for evidence. I'll speak to my last relationship I was in. I don't have a lock on my phone. My login for my social media was her name. You know what I'm saying? So she could get in anytime. Because for me, I never gave her a reason to believe I was doing anything because I wasn't doing anything. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's just like, babe, can I see your phone? Yeah. Rather than, babe, can I see your phone? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was never that moment of why are you hesitating? What does it matter? I'll give you my phone for a day if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is back when we had flip phones. Before phones were so entertaining. See, now I keep it on me just because there's other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That I do. But no, I don't have a problem with someone necessarily having the mind frame of should I go through this? Because I feel like you feel like you have a reason to believe this man's cheating. Like he's being dishonest with you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should have that discussion with your man first. I feel like you should have a talk. And if this man tells you no, and this man tells you I'm not doing anything, I feel like if he's earned it, you should give him that benefit of the doubt. Now, if you have a concrete reason to believe that he's doing something, and like you said, I need evidence, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what would be the concrete reason?
Let's say you see the man with a girl that he told you. Let's say you said, "Are you still talking to Jessica?" And he's like, "Nah, I don't talk to her no more." And you happen to be in the mall or whatever, and you see them together. Right. That's something that could raise suspicion. You know what I'm saying? To where, for me, I have a lot of female friends. I always made it a point to tell my girl, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna hang out with my homegirl, da-da-da-da." Just so you don't see us at the mall or one of your friends, "Oh, I seen your man at the mall with this dip, da, 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 da." You know, none of that. She knows that already. You know what I'm saying? She knows. So I was very transparent with that. So that was never a problem for me because it was just like, okay, I have nothing to hide. I tell all my homies all the time, when you're faithful, life is so much less stressful because you don't have to worry about deleting texts, deleting it. No, because you're faithful. And if you're going to mess around, be single. That way you don't have to worry about that. Mm-hmm. You can literally tell the girl straight out, listen, we can fuck, but I'm not trying to be in a relationship. If you down, cool. If you not, And the girl can say, okay. And then boom, you good. No stress. But if you're going to try to juggle a relationship and you're doing all of this on the side and all of this, and then you're going to blame the girl, she's crazy, she's this, because you're making her that way because you building up these suspicions for her. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not putting all the blame on the man or the woman. I'm saying if you do not give any one of you reason to believe anything, then I feel like that person should give you the benefit of the doubt and trust you. Relationships are built, in my opinion, on three things. They are built on love, they are built on trust, and they're built on respect. I feel like you need these three pillars for a successful relationship. I feel like your relationship falls apart if one falls. You do not have trust, you cannot be with this person. It's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest thing to gain when you break that trust. It's hard to gain it back. You may never gain it back. So why give the inclination that you're doing something if you're really not doing it? Now, if you are doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it. If you feel the need to delete stuff, you shouldn't be doing it. Period. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing none of that.
Yeah, it's like, all right, so once again, going back to what Shay said, I'm not going to act like I've never been there in that place, like, of looking through phones. Like, the 2 relationships ago, that's all we did. That's all we did. I went through his phone, he'll go through my phone. We just kept doing the phone game. And it just didn't leave me in a good place. I didn't feel right doing it. And it wasn't purposeful. Cause not like I left and it's like, here you are arguing about crap you took the time to find. Like, you did that. Like, why am I mad at you for things that I decided to do? So I brought the anger on myself.
See, I don't believe that though.
But it's like
you bring it on yourself because you looked. No, you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place.
That's
if
true.
we're in a committed relationship and it's just supposed to be you and I, it's supposed to be nothing there to begin with.
But that's true. But my thing is, after finding it, why didn't I leave? Like, what the hell am I staying for? Yeah, so at that time,
so you stayed with a man even though you found
yes.
You found concrete evidence.
That was a 4.5-year relationship right there. Yes, and it's like that goes back to like I feel like that's a conversation within self though.
Right.
Like, why would I? One, take the time to go through his phone, find things in the phone that were shaky, questionable, whatever. At the end of the day, what in me, if I'm sitting with all of this crap, why am I here? I should just go. And why am I like, I shouldn't need the evidence. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't need the reason to leave. I should just take it upon myself to go and be happy that I made that decision with myself because I just wasn't happy and call it a day. Like, but the fact that you going through a phone caused this big argument and you guys are arguing and saying a lot of things and blah, 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 just to still stay. Didn't repair it.
So you have that connection. So you it's just something that you don't want to give up. You want to make work.
Yeah, you want to make it work, but it's like, all right, you did it once, you did it twice, you did it 3 times. Usually it's never just one. It's always you do one, and then it turned into a slippery slope. And this wasn't good. So in my relationship after that, which I took a break, I didn't date I didn't commit for a while. I did a lot of that building, and now it's like I'm at a place where I'm never doing that because I just hated the place I was in that relationship before. Like, I just can never go through a man's phone. Because I want to sleep. And even if you are cheating, I just want to trust that the universe will provide that answer. Because when I did stop it in my relationship before the other one, it came to me. Like, it came to me in my lap. I didn't have to go searching for the evidence. It literally, like, God will make a way. The spirits and the universe will align. It will make a way. Something will happen where this relationship, it would show. And it showed. And I just took it apart. So I'm just like, I'm just trying to I feel like what you said, trust, respect, and love is important. And if I'm going to make the choice to be in this relationship with this man, I'm going to trust in him. And I'm also going to trust in myself to know that if shit is fucked up, I'm going to leave. Like, you know, like,
I don't know. For me, you know, I've worked for the CIA, FBI. You know, I'm a search. You know, I'm a pray on it, and hopefully God will make it fall in my lap in ways of social media and the phone. But I'm still gonna look if I have a little tingle in the back of my mind. I'm still reassured. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do my private investigation.
That's not wrong if it's about reassurance and hopefully, like what Lewis said, like you have.
But y'all are both saying things that feed my point.
Right.
If I have a little tingling, I'ma look. If I have an inclination, I'ma look. That's why I say this goes under the respect pillar. You respect me enough to trust me. I respect you enough not to give you a reason to doubt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm truly not doing anything, that little tingle wouldn't be there. I'm open about things that I'm doing. It's not like I said, I have a lot of female friends. So if I'm hanging out with my female friend that my girl doesn't know, How hard is it to be like, yo, babe, I'm gonna hang out with my homegirl? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've introduced my girl to at the time to all of my best friends, so you knew them. So it wasn't a shock when you see or hear that. Yeah, I'm hanging out at my homegirl. I'm hanging out with my homegirl. Da da da. Or I'm around them. So it's like any type of suspicion that could possibly come up, I eliminate off the jump. It's so easy. In my first relationship, I didn't understand that. Because in my first relationship, it was more along the lines of, I'm just used to hanging out with people. Someone hit me up like, yo, Lou, you want to come? Yeah, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm chilling with my female friend and it starts to get late, it's 10, 11, 12 at night, right, and I leave and say someone happened to see me, yo, you left this girl's house at 12, what you doing, da da da. I didn't do anything. But my girl doesn't know that. So that one instance, now that may cause a little bit of, what are you doing at this female's house at 12 at night? I was just chilling, really, because I didn't address that to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So because I addressed that to begin with, now my hopings would be that it won't be a problem. That doesn't mean it still can't be, because your girl may not like that. Your girl may not trust that. Your girl may not like the girl. There's always other things, but from my point of view, just for me, I like to eliminate that which may cause you that stress. Yeah, and when you do look through my phone, you ain't gonna find shit. So you're gonna keep digging and not finding nothing. You're just gonna get sick of digging because you ain't found nothing.
But I'm just gonna be honest, since it was an honest forum. I have even did investigation on exes, the crazy ex-girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, the crazy ex-girlfriend.
I have, because it's like, you know, I'm out with my kid, I'm out with my family, I'm doing things on social media, and it's like, I don't want nobody, I'm in aisle 5 at the supermarket, somebody come hit me over the head, because, you know, I want to know a little bit about your past and a little bit about your ex. Yes, you give the person the benefit of the doubt to, like, that's part of dating. They share it with you. Oh, yeah, my ex is such and such. This happened. But no, I'm sorry. I'm still going to do an investigation because people are crazy. And sometimes you have to investigate. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel like I don't... When stories are shaky, I kind of be like, But because, like, I hate when every dude be like, oh, yeah, because it was my ex's fault. Like, all right, let's not use that timeline. It wasn't always all her fault. Like, so I kind of want to know. But it's... I don't know. The phone thing is touchy to me because, like, that's how my last relationship ended. Like, so that time, like, because, like, he went through mine. So what you said earlier about respect, and you was like, if I feel like the conversation should have been had, maybe I would have liked it more if it was just like a conversation in which he asked, asked like, can I see your phone? And that would have been fine.
But would that have made it any different when he goes through it?
Because I feel like when you have the conversation of it, that changes the are you staying or are you going part. Like, if you're asking, can I look through your phone? I feel like, to me, that's you saying, like, I want to have a conversation about this, or, like, I'm open. Like, I don't know, you're open to some sort of growth. You're vulnerable enough to tell me you're feeling doubt. And then maybe it's like, it gives me the opportunity or whatever to address whatever might, or I could be there with you, things like that. I feel like it's more building versus if you did it behind my back, now you're just trying to go. Right. Like, you're trying to leave.
But still, if someone, like, to me, I feel like if my girl looks through my phone behind my back, or my girl says, can I see your phone? Either way, if she finds the same thing, it's still going to be the same problem.
I don't like that, because I don't like the sneakiness of it. Like, I don't like the whole behind my back thing. This is still my property.
If she finds something, it's her being sneaky to find something you were being sneaky about.
True. Sneaky. Yeah, true.
So, but here's what I'm saying. If I'm not being sneaky, there's nothing a man could love more than getting falsely accused of something. True. Period, point blank. You accuse a man of cheating and he's legit not, that you best believe it. Boom. And then when you find out he's not, yeah. Now you feel, now he gonna make you feel like, yeah, and you doubt it. But if he's legit guilty of something, then it's why you need to look for my phone for you, and trust me? Why you need? That's why a lot of people don't ask. Because if you ask, well, why? So you're saying you don't trust me? Then that can create an argument right then and there. You asking that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in the hopes of that argument, that sways you from, you know what? Forget it. Now what happens the next time?
Lock.
A little more cautious. A little more cautious. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you riding dirty, you cautious, you deflect something. You know what I'm saying? So if you got something on your phone and you deflect that and she says, forget it, you best believe all the evidence is going to be gone the next time you may get to it.
True.
So that's why people are sneaky.
True.
Because
True.
you're on your best behavior when people know that you're watching. You know what I'm saying? If you work at a job and there's cameras there, you're going to be in your best behavior.
I don't want a relationship like that where it's like just spying and like I said, I dealt with that and it just was not good. It just wasn't. But and I feel like we missed the moment in having.
Sometimes people might look too because they're doing their dirt. Mm-hmm. Now,
this is true.
Me personally, I wasn't doing my dirt. I just had a feeling because they were moving funny. But sometimes people are gonna look to blame you for something because they're already doing shit.
Or they're trying to look for their way out to be like, to do it more.
Right.
Like, yo, it's time for me to dip because, I found something and blame you for the breakup.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Because maybe they were looking for the exit.
I mean, I don't do it now. Like, now being in, like, a trusting, loving relationship, I don't do that. But, because, like you said, the person doesn't give me a reason to do that. Mm-hmm. There's a difference.
Like, with me, I'm all about, like, grace periods with stuff. Like, if it's the first year, I expect some fuckery. Like, I just do. I expect fuckery. So, like, I don't go looking for it. I just expect it because it makes sense. Especially if you're two people out there single, you did your thing. You were dating. There's multiple people. Maybe, and then we know as women, or even as men, I'll put it out both ways. We have people we talk to, and there was people that we talk to every so often. They pop up once a month or whatever like that. You know, you have, like, different tiers of people you communicate with. Mm-hmm. So maybe we didn't clean up everything, but you got that 1 year to clean that shit the fuck up. Now, we having these problems year 2, year 3. That's a problem.
See, you good because I ain't giving you
with that. I disagree with that. If me and you are messing, that's the stage where you start.
But you know how nowadays these dating situations aren't clear.
But here's what I'm saying. No. But here's what I'm saying. But this goes back to the conversation. Like, if we're just messing around and we're not like, so we exclusive, people use that little grace period as an excuse to do certain things that they maybe shouldn't do. And they may feel a little bit of doubt about that because, we're just messing. It's not serious yet. It's not. How do you feel? Do you feel like you want to get serious with this person? For me, if I tell you, listen, I'm interested in you, I want to get serious, that's it. That means I'm ready. That means there's no, a year. No. That means I expect us to be what we are now. I expect us to be exclusive. So I expect that. That's when you hit everyone with that. All right, guys, I'm in a relationship now. Listen, none of this, this can't happen. I'm in a relationship now. You know what I'm saying? That's when that happens. Mm-hmm. It's hard because I feel like a lot of people just naturally love that attention. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to give that up, especially when you may be bored. You're just flirting just because you're bored. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make it clear, guys, I'm in a relationship now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're still talking to them, I'm in a relationship now, just so they know. That's the biggest thing about the whole social media in a relationship thing, where people say, I don't have to broadcast it. It does give certain people a sense of, people know, rather than it feels like, why are you hiding it? Why not? Why don't you want to post this picture of us together? Because you don't want people knowing in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So people will use that, I don't want people in my business as an excuse to hide certain things. Now, I'm not saying it's not necessarily true.
I remember that.
but that's what I mean. So for me, if I'm with you, I don't look at it as, the first year. I expect us to have enough respect for each other to be honest about certain things and to, it's just part of my nature. I just go into things expecting what I would give out.
But what you said was a point, like, that I think a lot of things are missing when that definitive conversation on when we are together. A lot of that be blurred. Sometimes it'd be like, you should have known. How am I supposed to just fucking know? Like, I'm a very literal person, huh? I think
it's communication.
Yeah, because I'm literal.
Because I'm a communicator. And one thing I don't like is when somebody come in and waste my goddamn time. Like, don't be coming in here, interrupting my space, okay? My sanctuary, all of this, and wasting my time. Because I feel like time is the one thing you can't get back. Mm-hmm. So you make it clear on your intentions from the get-go or get the hell out of my face. Because I don't have time for that. Like, if I make it clear to you, like, this is what I'm looking for. That really should be like the first date, first conversation. Hey, what you looking for? I need to know that before I know.
But you can have
your
that
last name and your color.
It still goes wrong. It goes left. Like, you can have all of that, and then life.
But that's why you date a little bit.
True.
But one thing, we're not going to get official, and you still trying to figure out.
No.
But whether it's me or somebody else.
No, now that's not what I'm saying. When I said the year grace or whatever, I wasn't saying official. I'm saying when you have it, when when you're dating and then you make it official, I clean that. All right, yo, I want to be with you. Okay, cool. Clean that shit up. Like, clean that shit all the way up. I give you some time to get it together. You know, sometimes you forget people you talk to. Like, I do. Like, I mean, especially when I was in my heyday of dating, I was texting. You know, you got people you text. I do. But when they hit up, relationship. Clean it up. I give time for the cleanup. But it's like nowadays, it's like that conversation is missing. That moment of, you're mine. It's like, it comes down to, you should have known. How am I supposed to know some shit you ain't tell me?
And that's somebody.
How am I supposed to know how to?
Somebody I don't want to date.
How am I supposed to know something you ain't tell me?
But also, it's in how you handle the response. Because if, let's say you go through your man's phone, right? You going through your man's phone and a girl's hitting him up, flirting with him like, oh damn, you look good, I do this, and he responds, I'm in a relationship. Period. That's the conversation that you see. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so what? I'm in a relationship. Block, and it's like a block. You know what I'm saying? Or something where it was like a cutoff. No. Would that make you feel a certain way as far as how he handled it compared to how it could have went? Because you're seeing it being handled. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it does come up, because it can come up for guys or girls. It can come up. Someone may want to mess y'all up. Someone may want to do something. It may be an ex. Oh my God, I actually feel, I feel so, oh, don't matter. Well, I'm sorry. My girl wouldn't like that.
That has happened to me a couple months back. I'm going to be honest, where the girl kept going through people, trying to contact my man and all of that. And, she wants to speak to you. He was like, look, hey, like, what do you want? Like, I'm in a relationship. So when I was told that, it was kind of like, that's good. Like, you're really serious about the relationship. But it pissed me off about the girl because it was already said to her that he was in a relationship and you still trying. Sometimes people don't respect boundaries. Mm-hmm. And you can't take that out on your spouse. You got to take that out on the person, the individual.
Yeah, because I know, like, with my last relationship, like, he probably would kill me if he watched this and not oversimplified it, but I ain't about to get off. But that was basically, like, my issue. It's like, when it came down to us being in a relationship and it was, like, concrete that, all right, now this shit is rocking, that's what I was like. I'm like, oh, shit. All right, so now I got to tell these niggas I'm in a relationship now. And then, like, when we were dating, I guess I dropped the ball on communication. When we were dating, but I'm somebody, like I said, in my heyday, I just figured you knew. Like, when we were dating, I was dating other people. But then, like, obviously, like, you was the one I wanted to be with. But when I was dating other people, other things came out. I didn't know you was dating other people while we were together, But it's like, in my mind, I'm like, does it matter now? Like, you see, I'm telling people I'm in a relationship. Does it matter? Like, I guess it could matter.
It does matter.
Yeah,
but sometimes people date exclusively, even though they're not officially together.
But
I don't like to use the word I'm messing around, because it just gets messy. Just say dating. You know what I mean? We're not boyfriend, girlfriend here, but just dating. Because it's okay to date exclusively.
Because I'm somebody, like, if you don't say anything and that defines the elevation of this relationship, I handle it accordingly. I'm not mad at it. I just move how you move. That's it. I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not mad at it. If we want to date and do things, that's fine. I'm not mad at it. But it's also like, if you're not giving that energy, I'm not about to just keep on like doing the same thing. So you have to stop. I know the type of person I am. I'm a force. You have to stop me in my tracks and be like, yo, this is what it is. Okay, I handle it. But if that conversation never happens, the hell.
Well, like, that's the give and take aspect of it. That's like job hunting. You going job hunting. Okay, we'll call you. What are you going to do? Okay, well, I'm going to still look for other jobs. But if that job tells you, okay, we're going to start you next week. Can you begin? Then now you feel you're ready to commit. It's both. It's both. The conversation has to be both ways. It can't just be left to like, so are we exclusive, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you have that conversation, then it can be something that I feel like they can get mad down the line if we said we were exclusive and you were dating other people. But if you didn't have that conversation, then, and you've been together for quite some time, and then you find out about it, I don't necessarily, it could hit you a certain way, like, oh, damn. But I don't think that's something you should hold over their head, because you're together now, And at that time, I don't necessarily consider that to be cheating. If you guys were not together, because dating is exactly what it is. It's testing the waters. Right. You're trying. You're there's people that date all the time. Like, yeah, I have a date. Oh, I have a date here, because they're testing the waters. There's nothing concrete yet. But when you have something concrete, that's when this is my focus now. This is who I want. This is who I want to try to pursue something with and see if we can work. Mm-hmm. So I feel like from that moment is when you should be judged, not beyond that.
Right, so, the child. So, yeah, I guess we didn't really conclude the looking through the phone thing, but
I think it all depends on the person.
Really, yeah, I think different strokes for different folks, different situations, different ways you mingle, how you the conversation that's had. But hey, let us know what you think about going through phones or what we said as far as relationship communication and the 3 things that's ingredients for a perfect relationship. 3 pillars for a perfect relationship. Until next time, peace.